see a commercial. You're right. I think I just grabbed my pants and everything like that. Hi, everybody. Are we live right now? Oh, I guess this monitor is not working is what it is,
that's
maybe.
what it is.
What
What are we gonna do without that monitor?
I don't know.
How do we watch?
I
the
can't
I'm
see
here.
that thing up there.
I'm
And with
here.
these lights, like, this is all you guys. I'm just going to, like,
Alright.
call random
I'll be
heroes
sure
and
to
stats.
read out all the heroes.
I'm
to you
blind. I
and
got
stuff like that.
cataracts.
We can pass on the information.
So, Brian, welcome to
Hi.
our esteemed couch right here. Brian has been doing a lot of stuff, mostly behind the scenes.
He had to
We're-
wear the
we're-
most hipster shirt that he had.
This is not that. Subtop isn't that hipster.
What is
Is
that?
Nirvana hipster?
So
No.
no,
Okay.
Nirvana can't be
Subtop
hipster.
is yeah.
What is that? Is that a band?
It's a record company. They did
Oh.
Nirvana. They do have some really hipster bands though.
I mean,
like
going
Fleet
from
Foxes
past the band straight to the record company, that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of hipster.
But they're like the most popular record company. Like one of them. They aren't like shitty.
Okay, our production's saying we should talk about Dota. Let's go ahead and check out the draft if there is one, firstly. And if you didn't know what the hell you're watching, it's Team Freedom going against Team Shazam. Shazam, we know, the former C9 squad with a few adjustments here and there. And, of course, Team Freedom IX Mike squad who battled their way through the open qualifier to get here and now are going to be opening up with the Darkseer Undying, Shazam, Death Prophet, Witch Doctor. I would not mind if they had an Oracle player here because he's very good against the Darkseer, but I bet they don't even know what the hell the hero does. But
I
we'll
have
see.
not been lucky enough to see an Oracle in action yet. I've watched
Really?
a lot of games the last couple of days, and I just managed to always miss the games where Oracle's
Yeah,
involved.
just earlier today we got to see some.
It didn't really do anything.
It didn't really do anything.
It still
no.
won, but it was. It
wasn't,
could have been pretty
yeah.
much any.
How
other
people
stuff.
been mainly running it? Like hard support?
Yeah,
or
just support.
Yeah.
I heard there was one that was mid lane.
Yeah,
and
I've seen
stuff.
some mid lane Oracle. It's okay. It's just
It's just okay.
I haven't seen one yet that's been like that's a good Oracle right there.
I think her skill set's just good enough that you always support.
Yeah.
There's no reason to run her as anything else.
You can do. Did you say her? It's definitely he. Someone
Okay,
looked it up
okay,
recently.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you out on that.
That thing.
It's the thing, the amoeba that he is. There's some fun things you could do with them, like with the Yules. You can do a ridiculous amount of like finger of death style burst damage
Yep.
between, his purifying flames and that. But yeah, mostly we'll just see him as a support, similar to what we saw from Dazzle. Bans going forward. I'm happy to see that Lone Druid's gone. They get rid of Beastmaster as well. Over on Shazam, they once again target IX Mike as they rid of the Abaddon and the Enchantress, and then they followed up now with, of course, the Invoker. Now we still have that Death Prophet, but we'll see if Shazam continue to once again build a lot of push behind it here. You were mentioning before stuff like Jakiro. We could still also see a Shadow Shaman again, and we'll see if they want to, maybe even keep MSS on like a
I
jungling
think
hero.
Freedom should get a gyro. That's a hero that I would really like to see them, especially combo with the Darkseer and the Undying, because
Yeah.
they really lacked AoE, which is something that doesn't happen very often when you have a queen. But now they have Darkseer, which I think is a much higher utility than Vengeful Spirit. So
Do you guys know how this like first pick side thing works? Because Freedom is playing on Dire again. Do you know how that works?
I think it's just
I mean,
Coin flip and then loser picks
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
winner
I
pick.
think-
no,
it
loser
depends.
pick is a summit thing, right?
Yeah, it's not loser pick. It's just the other
It's
team. It
rotate.
just
So
rotates.
coin flip gets a choice of first pick or side, and then
And then the
it just
next
goes to
team,
the other team.
They can do whatever they want.
They can choose.
So Freedom might have chosen Dire,
I see.
and
Yeah.
then Shazam chose first pick.
Okay.
That seems to be the two. Like no one, Dire is performing really really well so far this patch. Like 54-55% win rate, if I'm not mistaken. It's still kind of early, but it's hard to tell if that's because Dire's strong or if first pick's strong because most first picks are getting Dire. So right now, which is strange. But
Freedom banned the Medusa here, which seems to be an American strat we saw from DC already, and this is the second time straight we see it banned in this series. What is it? I don't remember anything really specifically on Medusa that made her a big deal. Is there something I'm missing that made her good? Or is there an item that was put into play? The playstyle seems to mold around her. What's the deal with
the new
Medusa?
Snake's really good. There's actually been teams running like 20-25 minute death ball pushes with Medusa, like not even getting split shot, just maxing shield and Snake and just grouping up and pushing because of how tanky she is at like 20-25 minutes with like an Abaddon and a Dazzle and shit like that.
Can't you just like invoke her or AM versus her and just crush her mana pool?
Yeah, probably.
Or Nyx?
I mean, the way I see Medusa is that you ban out the obvious counters, and then like after that she's kind of versatile, right? You can take her super late game.
Yeah, that's why it seems like a
And
weird ban to me.
It's really good against death balls right now too, because like what are you gonna do when she stone gazes, right? You have to turn away.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do when she stone gazes you? Well, they get that gyrocopter you were calling out for, so the team fight is already pretty damn ridiculous for Freedom right now, and we'll have to see what the response is going to be here from Shazam. to
It's
have to
actually
deal with
more
it.
surprising to me that Shazam didn't ban out the gyro than Freedom.
Same.
taking
Especially
the
after
gyro.
seeing a Darkseer.
I think they should have banned it after Tiny, but that makes me actually think that they have a plan to deal with the gyro,
That's true too.
because they're like, okay, this is what they want to pick, so we're just going to. I don't know, but they're taking a lot of time.
Silencer maybe?
Silencer? I don't think they need it.
I feel like Silencer's really good against these kind of like big wombo combos.
That's
kinda
true.
thing. You just build up, or you only take engagements where you know what's gonna happen, and then you just global them, and do whatever you need to do.
Tusk. Gonna be a third grab here for Shazam, and that is a MSS hero.
I feel like a lot of people are like falling back on Tusk just because like they know how to play him and they're comfortable with the hero. Even
mean,
though
Tusk
I feel
is-
like he's in a
I mean,
pretty
was
bad
there a period
spot.
where they kind of like, you're saying like they fell back on Tusk? I don't think they ever really left the
No,
the
that's what I'm
freaking
saying,
guy,
like,
you know?
I'm saying like when you're drafting, you're like, oh well, I guess we can pick Tusk. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think a lot
It's
of
definitely
teams
not
are really,
the first grab.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of teams are excited about picking Tusk, and rightfully so. I think he's in a pretty rough spot right now.
I
Really?
think he's
I think
great.
he's perfect where he is right now.
I think he's.
He does what he's,
He's definitely overpicked still.
I think he's overpicked, but I still think he's really good.
yeah. Tusk is gonna do Tusk things. So
Snowball and shards are just insane.
Shazam's gonna bait them into a 5-man vacuum, and they're just all gonna hide in a snowball.
I wonder if they could get like the Nyx still for the offlane. I like it against the Darkseer here. Oh, Dazzle's going to be the fourth pickup
Ugh.
here.
That's good.
This is
Armor,
good, yeah,
armor
this
is
is
good
good for
for
team fight, yeah.
Shazam.
And minus armor is good against Death Prophet too. That'll be nice. Well, now we look back towards the side of Shazam here with commitments already again for possibly Ritsu. On the Death Prophet here, it looks like they're going to take their next pick towards Brax, the Bat Rider.
Ritsu played the Death Prophet last game, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is going to be. Did he play mid or did they play like safe lane?
Mid.
Okay.
Dude,
I don't
they
think I've
ca-
ever seen a safe lane.
They
Death Prophet.
can't deal with the Bat Rider.
Yeah.
Like Bat Rider is
Ooh, that's a good point.
actually like really good here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, all they have left is a mid lane pickup.
I mean, even their like general strategy is destroyed by Bat Rider. Like Grave doesn't save you. Gyrocopter's like has to kind of get BKB, and
Even that
they
doesn't save
can't
him.
really zone him out.
They don't have an insta stun or anything to stop him from getting away.
Mid bench coming right up.
There we go.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I've
I've seen mid gyro, and then they could just get veg for
Was
safe lane.
it E-Wolves that did it? I think it was E-Wolves that ran mid bench. Van played it.
You could OD, I suppose, versus it, but that's not that great.
I don't think that's.
That's not. Yeah, that's not that good. It's like
It's passable.
it's passable. Yeah.
They don't have anything to invade the jungle with. I guess maybe a gyro, but like this, all in all, is shaping up to be like Brax getting all the fun.
Maybe Lena is okay here.
Yeah, Lena's I think the kind of best option.
Because they don't have any like reliable stun right now. Lena's not exactly a reliable stun, but you're gonna pick up Yule. So
Yeah.
If you're Shazam, why do you ban out Ember here?
it's just something they. It's a
a
Team
freedom classic pick.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
comfort pick. Plus, it still synergizes well with Darkseer.
Well, you get some lockdown there. It's not
Not the best.
also reliable. I mean, Ice Frog sometimes makes it more reliable than it needs to be, it seems, but maybe they felt it would be a better matchup as well against the Death Prophet, because you don't want to think solely on this Bat Rider and how you're going to help lock down that.
How do you
have to
feel about
deal
Rin
TP.
Ranger after the nerfs? I felt like she got hit pretty hard, considering like she didn't deserve.
Wait,
to
what'd
be
she get hit with?
I think
Like-
she is exactly the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what changed about her?
She had several small buffs, but they might have just turned out to be nothing because of how it actually shackle find range got like
Nerfed.
in the radius of its searches.
Yeah, I haven't noticed, like, Wind Ranger ain't what she used to be at all, so I
And
feel
you
like
can
she's in the
disjoint-
same spot pretty much overall.
yeah,
You can disjoin it now,
I've seen that a couple of
Yeah,
times.
but the shackle shot is a little faster.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Overall, I think Wind Ranger is
Fine.
exactly the same.
I still have to say, though, I feel like what Ben was saying, this Bat Rider going to have a pretty solid time without
So
much problem
scary.
here. And Necrophos is going to be the last pick here for Shazam to round out their lineup for Mason. And what possibly could be another, find our farm, come together, and let's knock out Freedom here.
I actually kind of like this.
Do you? Actually think it's like the only vulnerable part of their lineup.
Really.
Yeah. It's like not that great versus Dazzle, and I think it can actually be struck down against Undying very easily.
I think they're super confident in their ability to win with this Death Ball versus theirs.
That's also true.
I think that's why they picked Necro. So
Yeah.
you might actually see something like Mech Pipe on Necro. It's actually very possible.
Couldn't they just do like carry Pugna if they really wanted to then? And they just end the game? If they were super confident, don't draft any late
It's
game?
the second time I heard you bring up Pugna today.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes me happy.
it's good
I-
for a five
I
minute push.
prefer-
I like Pugna.
I like Pugna.
I think I prefer Necro just because he's a little better late game too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's game number 2 of the America qualifier for the Shanghai Major. Team Shazam going against Team Freedom coming out of the open bracket right now. It's 1 game advantage right now for Shazam. And I believe this is the first series for both of these teams. I'm not absolutely sure. We're still getting these standings kind of sorted here on this end. We'll probably know for sure after this game ends. But nonetheless, they're hoping to at least match this game up evenly. 1 win is 1 point. You get 2 wins, it's 2 points. No 1 extra point here at the Major. None of that nonsense. No free points for you. Now, what do we think about the possible lane setup here? It looks like early intentions of having this Necrophos obviously be their safe lane setup. We expect Brax to have a good time in the off lane. Does this allow MSS to kind of roam around and be a problem towards the mid lane? Do we expect him to be very mobile this game?
I think he definitely will be.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of potential in every lane.
Me oh my.
Yeah, we were having that issue on the computer. It just won't go away. We'll uncheck it every game, and the network stats still pop up.
You have to, you know what I learned? And Valve, if you're listening, I'll tell you what happens is if you make changes like that in the middle of the game, it will reset when you get out. The other example that happens is when you hop into a game, realize your open mic is still on. After I casted a game, I'll turn it off, go back out, it will reset, turn itself back on again. The next time I go into a new game, it'll be still on. It's a bit finicky. You have to get out of the game, make the change, and then go into the game.
Ben, how do you feel about the new Death Prophet? I think she's pretty good.
She is better than before,
That's true.
and pretty good. Yeah,
I think she's really good.
I think the fact that like
she
before,
does a lot of damage.
I feel like her item build up before, like even when she was really good, was still kind of awkward. Like Yule's was really really good on her, but like not as good as it was on like Lena. Like you couldn't like 0 to death a hero with Yule's. But like Octarine is such a good build up item for her because she's so terrible when Exorcism is down. It helps with that. She's, she likes to soak up damage, so being able to spell steal is pretty good for her, and all the items and stats just work well for her. I think
I
she's
like
one of the better, like, Octarine pickups. Like, she benefited the most from that item being added to the game, I think.
It seems hard to escape the
The link.
link.
Yeah. She
Well,
got,
I mean, you still build the Yules now.
yeah, you
Except
still
now
build
you
it.
have a skill that it can actually kill people with it.
Exactly.
You can like double, triple, quadruple link someone to death. There's nothing they can do about it.
Can you stack it on the same target?
No.
Okay. Just making
But you can have multiple instances at the same time. So you could, hypothetically, you can link 4 people and Yules yourself. There's nothing they can do about it. You'll heal to full almost.
Yeah, it's like Pugnon crack. Lots of aggressive force coming out from this Undying here. He's not afraid to get in there and get off a gritty decay if necessary, but the lane has constantly been forced onto this tower, which has made Necrophos a bit happy. What's happening up here for the lane of Brax and MSS right now? Stacked up side camp if they want to pull it here. And it looks like they're going to be in strong control, forcing this Gyro, who's only got 1 CS so far. It's seeming like a difficult start for their safe laner on the side of Freedom.
Do you prefer Heartstopper or Sadist on this?
I think you just get 1 value point, right? And you go Sadist.
Isn't Sadist way better though against like the Dark
The
Seer
Dark
system?
Seer.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be fine. You should be able to. I mean, by the time his Ion Shell is strong enough, you should have Sadist. to
you only
help
have 1 though, because you have to go 3-1-1.
Yeah, I think it's enough. I think one point should be enough. Worst case scenario, you just run all the way back.
That's pretty bad scenario. That's pretty bad scenario.
Yeah, might as well
But he
do
has,
that.
he has
You
help
leave
here,
the lane
so.
for
Worst case scenario, you just die because you don't.
Oh, no,
have
no, I don't mean run all the way back as in like back to base. You run back as in
Run to the
kind of
neutral and kill yourself.
You run you just run back into like your next incoming wave, just to avoid damage.
Ouch.
That's like the 3rd time he's gotten a win run out of just using the Siphon.
So Siphon.
I feel like now is a good time for MSS to just go mid.
Oh, not gonna get the perch pull here.
I'm
Oh,
surprised.
they didn't block the camp?
I think it's blocked now, right? That
I
one
don't think
should
so. I mean,
block.
there's a double stack.
What's the build now for Death Prophet? How many points in Siphon do you take? How late do you even get silence?
Well, Ritsu went.
414, right?
No, he went. Oh, so he went 3-1-2, level
Okay.
6,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then I can't say for certain, for sure, but he either got ulti at level 8 or at level 7.
Okay.
I actually prefer going
Exorcism's-
4.
like level 1 and Exorcism's a little bit worse now that you can't max Witchcraft before you get it, right? Because you used to could max Witchcraft and get Exorcism like level 7 and you have a ton of spirits. Now I think it's like 1 or 2 spirits less.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, it's still super powerful at level 1. It'll kill anything.
Well, yeah, but you still might not get it. Like it makes sense to wait till like maybe 7 or 8 to get it now.
Cask out here, looking to make a jump. Can they get an extra bounce? No, they can't. And it looks like Francis might be able to make it away. No! The last right click comes through from Mason, and he's going to get awarded with the first kill of the game. Hoping for possibly a second. The right clicks go through, but not going to be enough. Shazam get themselves on the board, and we'll take down the first blood.
That's bad.
That was
Can't
Brilliant insight coming out from Merlini.
That's something that is kind of just unallowable from Team Freedom's lineup, having your gyro die and give it first blood to a Necropost. Because I thought that was like the weak point in Shazam's lineup, and having like the weakest part of your game turn into the weakest part for your own team's game is it just bodes pretty poorly for the mid game.
It's weird. They made a rotation because Gyro couldn't farm top, and then after making the rotation, Gyro can't farm bottom either. So what do you do now?
Farm the jungle.
Buy an Iron Talent? Give
Yeah.
up?
Buy a Vanguard.
Buy a
give up.
Vanguard.
That's what we
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't here for any of that.
Yeah,
That was
Says
great.
Boots Vanguard Vlad, let's go fight.
Who bought Vanguard? I want to hear
Lich.
about this. Ritsu?
We were saying like, it was about. It started on Spectre, and we're like, Spectre was dying like nonstop. So like, is this the point where you get the Vanguard? The point where you say, I give up. I'm getting a Vanguard now. And then later on, like there was a Lich who got a Light Booster, and he was on the losing team. Like, well, he's probably about to buy a Vanguard because he's clearly about to give up. And he actually bought the Vanguard later. Like, and that's it. He's just given up, and then the game ended shortly after. The visual symbol of I have given up.
I mean, I think you just straight auto lose when you buy Vanguard anyway. So I don't know if it's really giving up.
Oh, this could be bad.
All right.
No, you got the
A lot of
heal.
contention. Oh, they swing in. They got the rip.
He's got a lot of heal.
He's holding strong. New Rocket
Beats.
Barrage, and that's going to be a Witch Doctor down. They're looking for MSS, but he's got the kill, taking down Francis here, and now it's back to a 2v2 as Dazzle shows up, looking to get involved here, has plenty of mana to help keep this Ripe Undying alive and well. Look at the frickin' decay stacks here. This guy's pretty damn swole, but he's eating a lot of right-click damage. Needs the Grave, gets the Grave. Snowball's there, not enough to finish him off.
Hard
A
stuff.
new
Right.
heal, but it's not going to be enough, man. They just have so much healing power with that Necro. Oh, Shard's not going to block. It's going to bump him back
They
instead.
still might get him now.
The Gyro's back. Here we go.
That's-
He moves back in. Rocket
What was
Barrage,
that
and he
roll?
got the kill. What are you talking about?
That was the right. That was fine.
That looked far.
It
That looked very
far.
That looked very far.
I like,
Oh.
like he highlighted the circle. All right, maybe they made some change to it. That
That
circle
looked
radius
very
looked
far.
Like Ross
massive.
to Shackle search range.
Oh, an MSS here eats a
Oh no, that fairy fire usage. Good
pretty
ball.
girthy
75.
Rocket Barrage, and we'll be going down. 42 now, your new score. But Shazam getting so much in this bottom lane, and
They're playing very well around the Necrophos, though. Like, he's a kind of hero that needs a decent amount of support in the early game, and he is getting it.
I mean, he's 4 kills in. That's really big.
it's so big.
I like the hero pick. I think the Heartstopper works actually really well versus a huge decay stack on dying.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I think overall they just picked it so that you could actually.
They want it, but do they have the catch?
They don't have.
No.
Poison touch. No, that's not gonna slow him enough.
They have none. Like the catch is just not there at all, unless Wind Ranger's getting involved somehow. There's just going to be no way to
And the
slow them
cask
down.
is just so good versus, like, at protecting the Necrophos.
Can't just
And
run
they
out.
have the Voodoo Restoration plus his heal. Like, it's just not going to be easy to
You
kill
went
this
two
team.
better Voodoo Restoration.
Yeah, it's like screw you, screw this. Just
I mean,
never
I think
gonna
this is
die.
the right build. Looking at their lineup, I think this is the right build. I don't think there's any reason you need Maledict. I think that's like kind of greedy. You stick to the plan.
And Brax almost has Blink.
Kind of surprised. He spent most of his time in the lane.
This could be a big. This could be a quick one.
Didn't even go to the side camp. You could stack it like 5 times.
Oh, Grave here on a gyro. We'll keep him alive even from that last or lingering little auto attack.
I'm sure he
But
wanted
he's
a
muscled
hard
out of the
stop
lane, and IX Mike though.
Yeah, down for the count.
How did that vacuum not hit?
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, that's weird, but whatever.
How
I
did
mean,
he just get a solo kill on Darkseer? That's what I'm more worried.
Dude, it's
He's
a
all
surge.
chicken, dude.
It's a surge nerd.
He's feeling the. He's channeling old chicken.
IX Mike was so convinced it was 20 mana and he died to it.
Yeah, I don't know how many stacks were on him or whatever, but
It's just 3.
3. Yeah,
What?
that's not even that many.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
all right. Remember that one game when what's his face had 7 stacks on him? Oh, that was hilarious.
7 stacks.
Some like
a
some
wreck.
Cheeky.
pro cheeky.
It was
It's
S4
7
versus Cheeky
stacks. 7 stacks in the mid lane.
on Piper,
And then
he
he's like, I might need to run. They just flew over him, and by the time he flew over him, he was dead. It was just dead that fast. It was the funniest thing ever. I think at like 5 stacks, you probably are like, wait, what? I should walk away.
5's way too
I
many.
mean, 5 is like too many. He hit 7.
Have you ever played an ability draft against someone that gets the napalm and the
Ion
shackles
Shell?
combo, or ion shell too?
They're
Yeah.
You
both
just, you
ridiculous.
just die immediately. Your entire health pool.
Does that mode still work? I just figured they abandoned that mode.
Yeah, I don't know if it's even working.
I
anymore.
feel like I go in that mode and my computer will blow up or something.
Yeah, they kind of stopped caring about it, unfortunately.
Just make it a custom map or something.
It's a fun mode.
It is fun. I like it.
I'm not a fan.
You don't like it?
No.
What?
What's not fun about it?
I'm not a fan of a lot of customs, let's be real.
The problem with the mode
Let's
is
be
that
real.
it's snowbally. Like you either win in 20 minutes or lose in 20 minutes. Most of the time, you get teammates like don't know how to draft.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of like close games in that mode.
That's the thing. Is it's always one-sided.
Yeah.
Whether you're like rolling them or getting.
Yeah, so the
rolled.
solution is to have ranked ability draft.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Damn, that'd be so sweet.
Well, if your MMR was
it's-
individual just
yeah,
for that mode, though.
and ARDM. Like, what
Yeah.
if they had an ARDM MMR? That
Yeah.
would be badass.
Yeah.
I would play ARDM a lot more.
It'd probably be really hard to find matchmaking at high levels of ARDM MMR.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, Shackle not going to latch, but hopefully enough to slow him down and get him into the call down. But look at this. Brax has made a kidnapping, but can't quite tug the big ship up to the
Used
high
to
ground.
work.
And, well, not even a shards block's going to keep him there, but finally they slow him down enough. It looks like they will be able to get their prize. Gyro goes down. The
snowball.
follow-up, though, coming out with the assistance of MSS. Grave TP will get the Dazzle back to safety here. A buyback from the Gyro. They want to fight. There's Francis back in action now. The flank comes out the rocket barrage, but quickly Shazam dispersed. They know if they leave away with their lives, this is going to be a huge victory for them. MSS, Snowball. He's going to preserve this one. Francis eating a lot of damage under the tower. Power shot not going to catch. And they finally get in with the decay, but still really good for Shazam.
That was some nice play from MSS.
That was great play from MSS.
Yeah, he had the nice snowball onto the Dazzle. He had the shard block to almost escape from Gyro. Dodge power shot.
I mean, that was some maximum efficiency. He pretty much did everything he could
Yeah.
to make that the best situation
That's
possible.
a bad situation for Gyro.
Yeah, because he doesn't even
Bad
end up
for
getting that kill.
worse. What if they had Necro there? They would have crushed them. I think they would have just straight like won the game, wiping them twice in mid. I don't know if he had his mech at that point, and he was kind of
Yeah,
definitely
when the
had it.
buyback happened, he was keeping in. It's like you figure by then Necro could have.
He definitely had it, but he didn't have a TP at the time.
that would be so disastrous. Holy cow!
Because the Undying wasn't there either. Because the Undying like pretty much pushed him into his tower. He couldn't buy a TP.
Well, it's got to be overall pretty good confidence boost here for Shazam, knowing that the fight still turned out pretty good for them, even though the Necro was not involved. He's happy to continue farming here on the bottom where he already has his mech, but he is going to get shackled up into a call down here. Power shot, there's the mech coming out, and the retort as MSS shows up, pops off the shards. Here comes Brax, gets the lasso, the pullback on the Gyro, puts him under the tower, into the flames, and into his grave. MSS will be going down as a response here. Mike looking to retreat away on the back of a Surge. Looks like he'll make it out from the tower damage here, but Brax committing in harder and gets another grab. This time it's going to be on the Undying here, as Jube will be going down. Freedom will have to retreat out from here.
Why didn't he snowball the Necro?
I don't know. I thought about that too. He did it like the last second when the snowball is pretty much over.
Yeah, he was taking so much damage from Ion Shell. And everyone.
Guess he didn't do everything he could in that scenario.
Nope, not
There,
that.
Aosin.
Everyone makes mistakes.
That's right, even the mighty MSS.
But Brax is out of control.
Yeah, this Brax
Oh,
Bat
God.
Rider is well, a bitch, so.
he keeps killing Gyro, and Gyro is already poor to begin with.
Every time that lasso's up, it seems like they're ready to start putting it to use too.
Man, Arcane Rune on Death Prophet, that must be so good.
That'd be pretty damn good on Necrophos too, man. Free heals, baby.
Holy crap, this gyro. 2.2k.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
struggling.
God.
That's a rusty ship he's sailing across in right now, dude. With barely a cannon on board.
He's riding a cardboard block.
Yeah.
Flying hobo over here. Poor guy.
Can't afford gasoline.
We'll see if he can somehow find some resources for himself here, and maybe on the back of Wind Ranger? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, he's about to get lassoed again.
Uh-oh. We'll see. Or maybe they can have
No,
Mike.
He's definitely about to get lassoed.
Oh, yeah.
Bum ba dum bum
He is
bum ba
definitely about to
dum.
get
Boom!
lassoed.
Bring him back
Oh,
into a
even-
death ward, which was probably not even necessary, but looked pretty damn
it's
good.
The
from
morale.
Yeah,
he's already
just
he's already
triple
doing
ulti
bad.
him.
Just really
Yeah.
give him that extra punch to
Exactly.
put him down
Hey,
hard.
on the bright side, if you take a look at his net worth, he actually didn't really drop anything. I don't think he has anything to drop, so it's okay.
Yeah, he didn't even feed the other team gold. This is a
nice.
change.
Can't get any worse.
Well, they got the tower.
Just
Only,
transition.
only up from here.
Support Gyro is still decent.
Yeah,
get
what?
axed.
Just do the full transition now, I
Just
think.
max a homing missile now?
Yeah. Get a Yules.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Force Staff. Force the homing missile.
That's really good too. Yules is really good too because you can lock it on them and then Yules
Uh-huh.
them, and then by the time they get down, they'll get hit by it like
Yeah.
immediately.
Just get Blade Mail because he's gonna die anyways.
Yeah, do as
That
much
works.
damage before you just get blown up.
Yeah, but like neither exorcism
That's a pretty
nor
big give
Death
up
Ward
item.
takes any damage from
Or
Death
Vanguard, you know,
from Blade Mail.
stay alive. Here comes now Freedom again on the assault. They're persistent on trying to maybe make sure this Necro doesn't really have the time of his life. Sunbeam now
What's
rotating
he
in.
going for?
He's saving up a lot of freaking money here. He's
Blink?
trying to go straight eggs.
I think he has to buy Blink, to be honest.
He could go Shadow Blade too. Trying to get picks.
That's true. Shadow Blade will allow him to do it himself. Blink can he could set up his gyro and actually help his gyro get back into the game.
Sunbeam seems like a team player. Oh, Gyro got a tower.
Nice.
He needed that.
That like quadrupled his net worth.
Is he going drums?
I think
smart.
he.
I think it's this is like a Treads drum stick Aquila.
Aquila, yeah.
It's that type of game.
And then it's
dude.
40 minutes.
I think I would lose my shit if I saw him buy Iron Talon Vanguard right now.
If you buy time, yeah, I'd probably walk the hell out of here.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I think he has to buy Blink. I would buy Blink.
He could get Yules. Counter initiate that.
Yeah, he bought
Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Boo.
Okay, I was wrong. Somebody's not a team
Not
player.
a team
No.
player. You know him so well.
Oh, the Penguin gets lobbed, which makes for a setup on the Mike, who's going to get lassoed up and burned apart.
They
And it
can't
looks
do
like they're also
anything.
going to get the Dazzle with the help of the Death Ward. Here comes the Soul Siphon. And Little Jubei's going to be going down. Triple kill already for Ritsu. Now Sunbeam's going to be stacked
Oh,
up. There's
no.
a Shards.
No
He's
vision.
going to be able to make it away with
They
his
weren't
new Shadow
expecting the
Blade.
Shadow Blade.
What a team player.
What a team player.
That team play right there got him alive.
Yeah, staying alive is a team play.
Trying to win the game for your team is a team play.
Francis trying to get his own split pressure here, but
The
Brax
thing
is on his tail,
I don't like
making
about-
stacks. This is going to be the
he's
slowest, most
dead
painful
again.
death. He's going to play with his food. Just keep stacking. Just see how many stacks you can make right now.
Oh.
Barbecues. Barbecue's pretty good today.
Alright, Braxton's completely out.
Make
So
sure you
that
let it
was
cool.
4 stacks. We saw Shiki with 7. Okay.
Brax should have won for a world record.
He should just kept following him. It's like, let's see
Most
if I get to
stacks
10.
in a competitive game. But
I wish I could figure out what that was.
Doesn't
If it's
Bat
10,
Rider
you probably should just retire.
Bat Rider just takes a gem right now, and they're just screwed.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I don't like about the Shadow Blade.
Bump on the mic goes the other way, and this is Freedom engaging. They get silenced early here from Ritsu,
They just run away from the tombstone and then fight.
and they get a nice force out. And yeah,
Oh,
if
Shackle?
Freedom don't have the catch, which they have one right here onto the Necro,
Snowball?
with a focus fire, pretty good damage, but he's going to be able to mech it off. And here comes the response now from Shazam, which could lead to ultimate disaster for Team Freedom here, as Brax is just going to mosey on through. They torch down one. Sumby goes down thereafter. His grave will expire. Francis gets in his own new grave. That guy's dead. They're all freaking dead. Shazam are all alive.
I feel like
It's
they
going to be our
should've saw that
fourth straight
turnaround coming.
stomp of the day.
Ugh, gosh, why did they keep chasing that after they ran him off?
Because
They're
they're desperate.
Just
So
desperate.
They just want any sort of bread scraps they can right now.
They're so committed.
The flying hobo just couldn't get his little bottle of liquor or something. Just get in there.
I mean, what a surprise.
The cast destroyed them.
Yeah, that was a really good cast.
The 3K net worth gyro did no damage.
And that's it.
Yeah,
That's a smart call to make. It's
Oh my
unfortunate
gosh.
for them. It's a hard showing against a team like, Shazam, but
They shouldn't have rotated the gyro down. Should have
they shouldn't have given Necro 4 kills early game.
yeah. I mean that happened because they rotated him down. Because he was struggling to farm top, but then that just snowballed Necro instead. I think they should have just moved like Undying to top, and then just 3-man against Tusk Batrider.
Yeah, because they lost bottom.
Yeah.
They gave
And then
Batrider like an
Darkseer,
8-minute
Darkseer
blink.
just goes
Right.
jungle or something. At least you don't have to feed.
You'd be a good captain, Steven.
Thank you.
so who would your MVP be of this series?
It's got to be
MSS
between-
or Brax?
Yeah.
Brax, I would
I mean,
say.
both of them combined
played-
together make so
Yeah.
much space and so much
Those two.
stuff happen for their team.
I'd agree.
Brax was just out of control.
Yeah.
Look, he almost has Aether Lens.
Yeah, what the?
Oh, that would have been awesome.
That Aether Lens on him
It is so
ridiculous.
good.
Really
Oh,
good.
yeah?
So
It
Blink
turns-
range, lasso range,
It
flame
turns
break
Batrider
range
into old Batrider.
Yeah.
It feels so much better.
It's so
for
good.
2,000 gold.
And it's not bad
Worth it.
stats for me though. Like the raw mana's not bad. HP regions, like he's already got pretty good HP regions, so that's kind of mad. But it's still
Resistance
good,
and
like,
spell damage.
Magic
still
resistance.
good. Spell damage, yeah.
Very well played. Good job, Shazam. Not that much shit talk, but very well played. Sound strategies.
They didn't
sound
need a shit
grabs.
talk. They just beat the shit out of them. I mean,
Nice.
Wow.
Classy.
Well played.
what's next? What's next, production? Are we going to get a little
We're just like super ahead of schedule.
little jumper? I mean,
Elite Wolves Archon?
Elite Wolves, Archon Leviathan?
Ooh.
Archon Elite Wolves is probably still going on, considering our series was like.
I think they.
Mega fast.
I remember Parker saying that Leviathan versus someone was going to be on this stream, so we'll see.
I think that might not be scheduled for like a while, but I don't know if they'll go ahead and hop into it.
All right. Well, I guess what we can do is we can take a small break to compose ourselves after that stomping, and we'll find out exactly what is coming up next and bring you that action soon. So with that said, we're beyond the summit, hanging out on the couch, bringing you the Shanghai Major Qualifiers. We'll cut to a break, and we'll see you again soon.